So I guess Donald Trump's approval ratings are starting to go down a little bit, and I think it's because we're now getting down to the really nitty gritty stuff with deporting people who are there illegally and U.S. citizens who are children of those people who aren't there legally. Basically, last week I think there were 3 or 4 kids who were U.S. citizens who were like 2, 3, 4 years old who were deported from like New Orleans, and I think one of them had cancer, and I think another one who was 2 years old, which they talk about in this story, was deported to Honduras. I don't know what the healthcare systems like in Honduras, but their lawyer is saying that they were deported to Honduras even though the 2 year old is an American citizen, and they didn't give them any medication with them, so they have cancer as well. So there is now going to be a court case where a judge is reviewing to see if the child had any correct due process. I think it's in May, maybe May 19th or something like that. So it's actually a problem, I think, because a lot of people remember when Donald Trump was the president before, and they accused the United States of keeping children in cages, and it looked really bad. The optics were bad because you could see them at the border in those detention cells that looked like cages. So, yeah, these people, I think his name is Tom Homan or something like that, they say that, you know, they're not really being deported. The parents are being deported, and they decide to take their children with them. Yeah, I think it just bothers people because they don't want to see that sort of kids in cages thing again, and that the kids are actual U.S. citizens. But yeah, their parents did come there illegal, and the parents are being deported. And in this story, which I think is on BBC, they say that it's a number of children who are suffering from like stage 4 cancer and stuff like that, who need treatment. As you can see right there, one of the children was a 4-year-old with stage 4 cancer who was sent without medication, the lawyer says. So I'm not sure what they're going to do, but it doesn't look good. But I can see where they're coming from, that the parents are illegal immigrants, even if the children are U.S. citizens. I don't know, could they stay with family or friends in the United States? Is there like a guardian that can take care of those children? Or is it basically that they say you have the choice to bring your kids or, leave them in the United States? But it looks bad. It looks really, really bad for them. And especially since, if you read a little bit further down in the story, a lot of the people where they detained them, they actually checked in with the immigration office. They were going to like regular check-ins, because I guess some of these immigrants have to go like maybe once a month or something like that to check in with immigration, as like their file is updated or their court process is going through. And so they checked in at immigration, and that's where they were detained by ICE and then deported. What do you think about this?